Hello everybody, my name is Jake, and as per usual, welcome to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links pack opening extravaganza. Now, today we're gonna... I need some stuff from Valkyrie's Rage. I know I hate this box so much, and I've said it multiple times, but I'm looking for two things. First, a third copy of this. And second is... Where is this thing? Is it in this box? I'm not even positive. Huh. So I really thought that Vylon Charger was in this box, but it seems that is not actually the case. So actually, I'm de-incentivized to pull from this box. Where would it be though? Could it be in Neo Impact perhaps? Let's see. It's an effect monster. It could very well be in here. Maybe I should... Oh, here it is. Yep, okay. My mistake. But, you know what? Neo Impact, great pack compared to Valkyrie's Rage. So we're going to pull from here. We're going to try to get that third Vylon Charger for a deck I made. That, you know, it's been working out pretty well. But I really want the third one, you know. And that's the first thing we're going to do. If we make it to... I mean, if we can get it within these first 10 packs, then we'll move on to Crimson Kingdom, finally. It's not even new anymore. Alright, another Ritual Weapon. I like Ritual Weapon. It's a great card. Patrol Robo. White Dragon Ritual. And Klausolas. It's a cool card. Chaos End, Coach Goblin, Machine King Prototype. Alright, not looking great so far, but I got glowies on here. Maybe that's a good sign. Major Upset, Painful Escape. Naturia Dragonfly. This card cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster that has 2,000 or more attack. It gains 200 attack for each Naturia monster in your graveyard. Okay, actually not bad. It seems kind of stupid because it's only 1,200 attack. But it gains a bunch if you have Naturia monsters in your graveyard. So if you can build a deck around that, which I think is more than possible, then it's actually a pretty sound little thing. And I got my third Naturia Strawberry, so that's good. A Regretful Rebirth! Yes! I like it. I like it. This comes in handy rather often. Regretful Rebirth. Garadhog. I cannot pronounce that name, but not on my favorite card. Emissary of the Oasis. When a face-up level 3 or lower normal monster is on your side of the field, your opponent cannot select this card as an attack target. While this card is face-up on your side of the field, any battle damage to the controller of this card from battle involving level 3 or more normal monsters becomes 0. Okay, so it kind of like immunizes you, sort of, I guess one would say. And here's Machine King. The evolution of the prototype of the same name. Scanner, Doriado, and Ancient Dragon. Alright, we're winding down near the end of this little 10-pack purchase, so doesn't look like we're gonna get the Vylon Charger. Nope. Very unfortunate. But we did get a third one of these, and one of these, a second one of these as a matter of fact, wow. And we got this, which I don't think is spectacularly useful, but we have it now, so if I ever need it for whatever reason, there it is. Anyway, I am going to pray to the Yu-Gi-Oh gods that I get this Vylon Charger because I really wanted to start pulling from Crimson Kingdom. It's a very rare card. Ritual Destruction, Kickman, no way. It's one of the rare. It's Garlandolf. Oh, yes. This is a really fantastic card. At least it used to be. I'm not sure in today's meta, with all these crazy things going on, that it's still as good as it once was. But, wow. It's an ultra rare, so I'm glad I have it. And there it is, the Violent Charger. Alright, so we could finally pull 10 packs from Crimson Kingdom today. That'll be our last set of 10 for this episode. Absorbing Kid from the Sky, Magician Circle. When a spellcaster type monster declares an attack... Oh yeah, I already know how this works. But I think that's my second one, which is pretty solid. I like it. Yo, I am so glad I decided to do this. Lycanthrope. A little bit of a disappointing pull, but it is level 6. That means you can equip Ritual Weapon to it, and I have 2 of those now. And I have Kotetsu to draw equipped cards. So, yeah, I could do something with that. Ooh, we got a lot of fancy animations. We got eyeballs, glowies, Karibos. Could this be yet another ultra rare? Alright, it's a super rare. This looks almost like that shield ritual guy. When you ritual summon a monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard as one of the monsters required for the ritual summon. If a player ritual summons using this card, if that ritual summoned monster inflicts battle damage to the other player, they discard 1 card. Wow. Okay. Rather interesting. And we got gold glowies too. So, what can we get? Dweller in the Depths. This card gains 300 attack for each continuous spell card in your spell. Whoa, you could build whole entire decks around this. This is incredible. And it's dragon type. Now my question is, where is the actual dragon? Because all I see is the cave. But, regardless, that's a solid card. I've seen it used in a battle once, and it kind of whooped me, not gonna lie. I wasn't prepared for it. Sasuke Samurai. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks a face-down defense position monster, destroy that face-down monster. Whoa. We got a little counter for all those annoying flip effect monsters. Very nice. It's wind attribute, not bad. Raijin. This card is so bad. Kickman and double cost on. Yo, 1700 attack. 2 tributes for the summon of a dark monster. This is a very good card. It's considered one of the best. Although, at least it used to be. Again, I don't know with today's meta if that's changed, but wow, am I glad I got this card. Whew, incredible. I've just been getting some incredible pulls today, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, I am grossly impressed with how great those pulls all went. Simply unbelievable. Amazing, incredible. Alright, so let's try Crimson Kingdom. I haven't pulled a single pack from this yet. So, I have no idea what I'm gonna end up getting. But let's hope it's some cool stuff. This is a normal-sized box. It's not a mini box. You know me, I'm a mini box supremacist. But not bad. Let's peek at some of these ultra rares before we start. Knight of the Red Lotus. If you have exactly 3 normal monsters in your graveyard, you could special summon it by removing 2 of them from your graveyard. And then you could special summon... Oh, I like it. Yo, this is a good card. Vampire Lord. When it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, declare 1 card type. Your opponent sends 1 card of that type from their deck to the graveyard. Ooh. Once per turn during your next standby phase, after this card in your possession was destroyed and sent to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, special summon it from your graveyard. Ooh, hoo hoo. So it has to be destroyed by battle, in other words. Interesting. Gozuki. During your main phase, you can send one zombie-type monster from your deck to the graveyard. If this card is sent to the graveyard, banish one zombie-type monster from the graveyard, except Gozuki. Special summon one zombie-type monster from your hand. Okay, so if you're building a zombie deck, apparently this pack actually has a lot of stuff that strengthens the zombie-type archetype. So if you're building a zombie deck, you kind of need to pull a bunch from this box. When this card is a normal summon, you can add one level 4 light thunder type monster from your deck to your hand, except Bro Hunter. Okay, I don't think this justifies the ultra rare, but if there's maybe a really good light thunder type monster in this very pack, or I mean in this very box, then perhaps it's pretty good. Reinforced Human Psychic Borg. Up to twice per turn, you can remove from play one Psychic type monster from your graveyard to have it gain 500. Okay, so maybe Psychic type decks, but Red Eyes Wyvern, I've heard good things about it. 1800 attack, and you can special summon a monster when it's banished from your graveyard. Wow. So, Red Eyes deck, boosted right there. Blazing Impachi, 1850 attack, and it's a normal monster. Wow. And Buster Blader. So, it's Buster Blader and a Dragon-type monster. Fusion. This card cannot attack directly. It gains 1000 attack or defense for each Dragon-type monster your opponent controls or is in their graveyard. Change all Dragon-type monsters your opponent controls to defense position. Also, Dragon-type monsters in your opponent's possession cannot activate their effects. If this attacks a defense position monster, inflicts piercing battle damage to your opponent. Wow. Very lengthy card description. Very immense little description there. But basically, it all kind of boils down to this card's pretty solid. That wasn't it. Dark Paladin, Dark Magician, and Buster Blader. Ooh, Buster Blader, using in a lot of fusions. Must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned in other ways during your player's turn when a spell card is activated. You discard one card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Okay, not bad. And Soul Resurrection. Activate this card by targeting one normal monster in your graveyard. Special summon it in defense position when it... Okay, so it basically revives a normal monster. Not bad. Now as far as Buster Blader goes, what is that? I feel like it has to be like a super rare in this deck. Oh no, it's a rare. Wow. It gains 500 attack for each Dragon-type monster your opponent controls or is in their graveyard. Okay. So, I could definitely see myself getting 3 of those. And then, if I have both of these in my extra deck, I have 3 Dark Magicians. Or I have 2, I believe. And I have Dragon-type monsters. So, a fusion deck right there. Not bad, not bad. Anyway, let's actually pull from this pack. I mean, this box. Let's pull 10 packs from this box. Assault Spirits. After activation, treat this card as an equipped card and equip it to a monster you control. Once per turn, during the equipped monster's attack, you can send one monster with 1000 and less attack from your hand to the graveyard during the damage step to have the equipped monster gain the attack of the sent monster till the end phase. That was a mouthful. But basically, what it boils down to is, it's kind of like, what's that? The Gift of the Martyr, except, you don't have to actually summon the monster. So not bad. I don't know why that's not rare. Maybe it's not as good as I think it is. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, then return them to the top of your deck in any order. Okay. So you could kind of game the system a little bit. Fear from the Dark. When this card is sent from your hand or deck to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, special summon this card. Ooh, I like this card. It's 1700 attack, which I didn't even see at first. I thought it was just going to be annoying, but no. It can't be it has to be destroyed by battle. It can't be destroyed any other way. Otherwise, it'll just revive itself. So very cool. Spell Vanishing. Discard 2 cards from your hand, negate the activation of a spell card and destroy it. Ooh, that's kind of a heavy cost though. Also, look at your opponent's hand and deck, and if you find any spell cards of the same name as the destroyed spell card, send all of them to the graveyard. Okay. Woodborg and Pachi. The new form. Okay. 2,500 attack. And only 500 attack, though. Also, it's 5 stars, so you can't summon it right away. It's unfortunate, but, you know, whatever. Sis Hunter. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one level 4 light type thunder type monster with 1600 or less attack in your graveyard, except Sis Hunter, banish it. During the end phase of this turn, add that card to your hand. Okay. So, very similar to Bro Hunter. Not really seeing, like, what light thunder type monsters are there that are that useful. But, you know, whatever. Activate only or when your opponent activates a trap card that inflicts damage, negate the activation, destroy it, and all face-up spell and trap cards your opponent controls. Okay, so if maybe burn decks get to be too annoying, this is a counter for that, but it's not very good. Oh, Ma Hunter. Oh, there's a whole Hunter family. Wow. Once per turn, you can normal summon one level 4 with a light thunder type monster from your hand, except Manhunter's additional normal summon. Okay, now I'm starting to see the pattern here. Side station, when a psychic type monster is normal summoned, pay 500 life points, increase its level by 1 and attack by 300. Ooh, impressive. Okay, and it's continuous, so you can just do that. Chachaka Archer. Once per turn, you can target one spell or trap card on the field, destroy it. That's unreasonably good. If you have either Curse of Anubis or that the Desert Sunlight, it's just sitting there with 1800 defense, and you can destroy your opponent's entire back row. Wow, what a card. Pay 500 life points to remove all counters from the field. Okay, very situational, but kind of maybe useful in certain situations. Light Ray Greffer. You can special summon this card from your hand by discarding one level 5 or higher light monster. Once per turn, you can discard one light monster, banish one light monster from your deck. Okay, I guess it's kind of a deck thinner, I suppose. But, you know, 1700 attack, 1600 defense. I'm sensing some power creep here, because 1700 attack used to be, like, at the upper echelon, and now it's kind of common. Cobra Man Sakuzi. You can flip this card into face down defense position once per turn when it's... Okay. Huh. So, terrible card, awful. Although, if your opponent's back row dependent, I guess you can kind of see what they have back there. Red Eyes Wyvern! 1800 attack, 1600 defense, wow. During your end phase, if you do not normal summon or set a monster, you can banish it from your graveyard and special summon a Red Eyes monster from your graveyard, except Red Eyes Black Chick. Okay, so if you can get a Red Eyes Black Dragon in your graveyard, you know, you kind of see what the deal is here. Very impressive. Wow. That's a great card. Elephant Statue of Blessing. When this card is sent from your hand to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you gain 2,000 life points. Huh. It's too situational for me. Maiden of Macabre. Each time this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, place one spell counter of it, and it gains 200 attack for each. What? Okay. Fair enough. The thing about this is other monsters have that effect where they gain attack by defeating another monster, but this one starts with 1700 attack. So, very solid card. Wow, this box has a lot of impressive stuff. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you pay 800 life points to select one Psychic type monster and add it to your hand. Okay. My problem with Psychic type decks is that you start with 4,000 life points, and everything costs life points. Like 800, that's a lot. So I don't know if that's gonna... I don't know if anyone's running Psychic type decks, but it doesn't seem very viable right now. If you control a fire monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. When this card is special summoned, target 2 fire monsters you control and destroy those targets. Oh, huh? Okay, I'm confused because it seems just like... Oh, okay, I see how this works. So... No, I still don't see how it works. You can... if you only control one fire monster, can you special summon it or not? And if so, isn't that a little bit ridiculous because you can keep a fire monster in your hand? I don't know. And then just normal summon it afterwards? Am I wrong here? Whatever. You know, we're moving on. Megaton Magical Cannon. Remove 10 spell counters on your side of the field. Destroy all cards on your opponent's side. Whoa. Okay. You kind of have to build up a bunch of spell counters, but still. I like this. Counter, counter. If your opponent has a counter spell card, you can counter that. Great Agnes. A very violent... What? 1800 attack. Fire attribute. Beast type. What a card. Dude, this entire box is like full of too much. It's like, chill. If a monster you control attacks a defense position monster, change it to a face-up attack position at the end of the damage step if your attacking monster is reptile type. Okay, I guess it kind of strengthens reptile type decks. I countered someone who had one of those. It worked out pretty well. They had that weird equipped spell card where you could suicide attack, but you would end up gaining attack because your monster wouldn't be destroyed. If a rock type monster in defense positions is attacked, double any battle damage to the controller of the attacking monster. Okay, this is that card that Yugi Muto used. Not great. Select one of your removed from play psychic type monsters and special summon it when it's removed from the field. Okay, so it's kind of like a revive, but it only works for psychic type monsters. Karma of the Destruction Swordsman. Target up to 3 monsters of the same type in your opponent's graveyard, banish them, and if you do, one Buster Blader monster, one Destruction Sword monster you control gains 500 attack and defense regions banished monsters until the end of this turn. If this card is in your graveyard, you can discard one Destruction Sword card, add this card to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. Wow, that's an immense card description, and also I'm not even sure how good it is. If the only cards your opponent controls are defense position monsters, this card is going to attack your opponent directly. Okay, fair enough. I guess Windstorm, you could pop that, and then bam, 2600 damage right there. Psychic Emperor. When this card is normal or special summon, gain 500 life points for each psychic type monster in your graveyard. Okay. Okay. Another psychic type. Oh, this actually runs in stark contrast to what I was saying earlier about how everything costs life points. This gives you life points. So, kind of a vital thing for a psychic type deck, I would think. This thing, hold on, there's this one card, this thing, oh, it's dinosaur type, okay. I was thinking maybe if there's a way to special summon this, and then you could pop Windstorm, that'd be kind of ridiculous, but I don't think there's a way to special summon dinosaur type monsters, at least not this specific one. But I could be wrong, you know. Wow, a Red Eyes Wyvern. I like it. I like it. 1800 attack. I cannot believe the attack of all these monsters. Like, no monster deserves to have 1800 attack and be a rare. That's just completely unreasonable. Wow, what an incredible box. I'm very glad that I decided to pull from this. And I'll be coming back to it very soon. Possibly next episode. Speaking of episode, this has been episode 10 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links pack opening extravaganza. Next episode is going to be a Q&A. So if you have any questions for me that you would like me to answer, they could be serious, they could be funny, They can not even be questions. They can be related to any topic, not just Yu-Gi-Oh. Just leave them in the comments, and you might make it into the Q&A video. But anyway, thank you guys so much for all the support. I mean, not a lot of you have been giving me support, to be fair. These videos are pretty awful, so I understand completely. And peace out.